Hi everybody and welcome to Heidi's house. This is just a follow-up video to a video I posted a little earlier on a bag organizer that I got from Amazon that I really liked, and I just wanted to follow up with that video on how I packed it so you could get a sense of all the different compartments and what it could hold and how it looked in two different type of tote bags. So the manufacturer of the bag is, I'm not going to pronounce it, but it's ZTUJO, and it probably will show up in reverse in your screen. And I'll link it down below if I can figure out how to do that, because this isn't really my thing. I just was excited to kind of share this with you. And I got the bag in, it's like a light fawn or taupey. It's light though. I picked the color because it universally can go in any of my totes. I do have two Louis Vuitton Neverfulls. Two of them have the pink ballerine interior. And I do like, when I look inside, to have a contrast of color to find what I need. The pink on pink to me was just a little much, and when I looked inside, I wanted to be able to have that contrast of color to find what I needed faster. So anyway, in that video before, I was showing everybody all the different pockets that this had. Essentially, it has two big pockets in the front, and in this one I have a magnifying mirror, and I put wet wipes, sterile wet wipes to clean your hands with. On this side is a compartment for your iPad or other like small tablet, and I just have a pouch from another Louis Vuitton that I use as a wallet. In the middle, this is pretty packed, but honestly, there's actually a lot more room in here if I needed to. In the sides, on the sides, this pocket, this is a pocket here. Let me turn it this way. There's a pocket here, if you can see it, and this is kind of like my catch-all. This is a really, really old, from Hello Kitty, Choco Kitty. It's probably like 20 years old. I can't believe this plastic hasn't broken down, but this is like my catch-all. It has like my earbuds and some like ibuprofen tablets and an extra charger and my floss and some business cards, etc., etc. So that fits in that pocket. There's another pocket right next to it right here that is empty, so I do have more space if need be. And let's just go right to the middle. In the middle, so if we start from the outside in the middle I have a huge like makeup purse or compartment that has also like toothbrush and other oral stuff and my makeup. And I have two things of cough drops because I talk all day besides my two jobs. I think I've mentioned in some of my other videos that I am a trauma therapist, so I talk a lot all day to people, and then I also am a contracted opera singer, so cough drops are part of my everyday life. I have a water bottle in here. I have my agenda in here, which is essential for making appointments. On this side, which holds three additional compartments, I have my eyeglass case here in this compartment. In the middle, I hold my umbrella, and then I have a big size hand cream. Along the side here are all the two compartments for pens or eyeliners or anything that would be longer, thinner and longer. So I have a highlighter for my music or my schedule. And on this side, I have two mechanical, let's see, in this pocket, two mechanical pencils, and over here I have a pen. And I'm just going to show you what it looks like packed up in both my Louis Vuitton and then also my Michael Kors Carter large open tote. So first let's just do the Louis Vuitton. and while I'm putting it in, a lot of people have, I see all over YouTube, the difference between vachetta and vachetta. Because I sing opera, I know a little bit about the difference in the pronunciation. So vachetta, vachetta means, when it's pronounced like that, it is because it is, hold on, I'm just getting it in there. It is made in Spain. It's the enunciation, how you would pronounce it in Spain. Vachetta is the enunciation in France, the French. So there's a difference between sh and k. So just a little food for thought. Not that you care. And let's just see. Okay. How do I, okay. So here it is in my Neverfull. And it is packed. And this is what it looks like on. And I said this in the other video, this is my complaint with any bag organizers. It really bulks the bag up. And then my pouch is hanging out. And for the MM, it just makes it so boxy. And I said this before, it's total preference. I am 5 foot, 5'1" on a really good day. If I had to do it all over again, I would get the GM. I know not everyone agrees, and you know, there's these preferences between the GM swallowing people up, but I have a big personality to go with my big mouth, and to me, the GM is just the way to go. But it has to do with personality. It has nothing to do with your size. So, girlfriend, if you have a big personality and you rock that big bag. So that is it in the Louis Vuitton. And also, the N is nasalized in France, so that's why we say Vuitton. Now the idea is to get the bag organizer out. That can be the tricky part. Stand by, people, stand by. Probably not the best view of me, but what we do for videos. Yeah, I guess this is a good way to store your bag. I'm just not a fan. I don't know. The organizer's great. I just don't like overstructured bags. Okay, let's put it in the Michael Kors. Now, here is what it looks like in this one. And this is what it looks like. This is a slightly bigger bag in both, definitely in strap drop, definitely a little bit in width and a little bit in height. So, but it did, again, it bulks the bag out. It also deforms because it's, the organizer is a little smaller than the bag itself. It deforms the bag a little. I did wear the organizer in this bag to work today, but I have to tell you, I think I prefer my bags without organizers. I like the floppiness of the bag. I probably will store my organizer in my Louis Vuitton and use it in that one just to preserve the integrity of the bag and keep it clean. And it's a great organizer. I would recommend getting it. The only complaint I do have on this organizer is the pockets could have been a little bit deeper. There could have been less pen pockets because there's like 4 of those like skinny ones, and they could have done away with 2 of them and just done another like a wider one. So that's really the only complaint. I think the bag organizer was something like 16. Don't quote me, but it was pretty low range, and it's The material is really nice. It's good quality. It's thick felt. It doesn't add a lot of weight to your bag too, which I like. So those are my thoughts. I don't see it being waterproof, meaning like if you spilt your water in it or your water has a lot of condensation on the outside of the water bottle, the felt on the bag is probably going to absorb it up. So that's something to take into consideration. But all in all, for the money, I would rate it like A, B, C. It's probably, you know, B plus, A minus. Definitely worth the money. And I would buy another one in a different color. I think it's great. But all in all, I like my bags a little floppier. But if you're looking for a great bag organizer, look up that company on Amazon. It came just as described. I'm interested to see what the pink ballerine one looks like. Maybe I'll pick that one up next. Also, this one was in the size large. It was meant for the NEVERFUll MM. The extra large is for the GM. And then the smaller ones were for, I guess, other bags. And I didn't really look too much at them. Anyway, hope you have a great day. And thanks for stopping by.